Tyler, here we are. You've done something.
What could I have done?
I don't know. What could you have done? You've bought something.
What did I buy?
Well, everyone can see now what you've bought.
I can't see it.
Yeah, just behind you there.
Oh, that's why I can't see it.
He's bought a boat.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You've been trying to, go out on the Broadwater.
you live on the Gold Coast, you need a boat.
Yeah, I just want to go skiing with my friends. It's been flooding a lot lately.
It's a good time for a boat.
Well, why don't we just have a quick drive and see how it goes, and then we'll come back and talk to the people about it.
All right, let's do it. Why have you bought a Skyline?
Well, we wanted a Skyline for a fair while. It's sort of in that poster car from being a kid, and Fast and Furious sort of is pretty well to blame for that.
Yep.
You know, the 34 is a very exciting car, but they're getting up there in the price range, and the 33, I still really like the shape and the look, and especially with this look, I like the kit that's on it. So, so I thought, and it's right in my price range, so I thought, why not? Originally, we went to go and look at one that had a fair bit of fruit on it.
Yep.
Similar to Zane's from one of our previous videos. Got the RB2530, had all that. We went to go and look at that, and they actually sold it the night before I was going to go and look at it.
That was a bummer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was right when we went to go on live too, on
about
one of our lives.
20 minutes before we went to go live.
Yeah.
I kept looking and waiting, and then this one popped up, and it was in Melbourne, which is a fair way from Gold Coast.
Yep.
And I thought, I'll just send him a message and get some pictures and send them off to my friends who have a bit more mechanical knowledge than I do, and ask them what do they think. He sent me pictures and videos and compression testing. He sent me photos of all the underside of the car. You know, everything you could need to buy a car sight unseen and jump on it. You could do that then with all the photos that he'd sent me, but for myself, I really wanted to go down there and see it before buying it, because it was my first purchase of anything with this amount of money.
So yeah, all right. What happened? The trip?
I went to Gold Coast Airport. There's coronavirus at the moment, so I had people in Discord telling me they were reporting me for coughing and that I had drugs on me and things like this. Yeah, the flight was fine. It wasn't too bad. Flew down, got to Melbourne, had to fly around orbiting Melbourne Airport for about half an hour because I couldn't land because there was a storm. Landed, jumped off, went and walked about what felt like years through the Melbourne Airport.
Big airport, Melbourne Airport.
Yeah. I walked for
it was your first trip away like that too, wasn't it?
Yeah. By myself.
Yeah.
Walking through Melbourne Airport, it felt like years trying to get into the door to leave. And then went and found my friends who were picking me up, which is Shay and Will.
Yeah.
They moved down to Melbourne. They helped me get around while I was down there and gave me a place to stay. So
it made it a bit easier.
Yeah. Very grateful to them for that. And met him at his work, where I took one video of the car. He told me to take more, and I took one.
Yeah.
One 5-second video
with a phone gimbal, GoPro, and I'm like, let's film the whole thing, like you checking out the car, getting it, and everything. And you saw the airport footage. That's like what you got.
Yeah.
And a 5-second clip of the car.
Yeah.
Good job. You've gone and had a look at it.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, really good. He was really nice, very helpful, showed me the spares he had, talked to me about the car, showed me little things little bits of damage and whatnot, just like cosmetic damage. There's nothing, the body's straight.
Yep.
Which is what I wanted. I didn't care so much about the cosmetic side of things, as long as it's fairly clean, which it is.
No rust.
And no rust was the other thing. So opened up the boot as well, because they're pretty well known for leaking through the seals in the boot. There was no rust in there.
How was the weather while you were there?
Oh, it was bucketing down, and roads were flooding. We went for a drive, and we were actually driving it in the middle of the street, because you couldn't drive on either side because of the way the streets were banked in the industrial estate where he works, and it was just full of water. Yeah, I went for a drive, and then after that I just went, yep, I want to buy it. And I did. Transported it through Seaver Transport.
Yep.
Which actually went really well. Yeah, I know a lot of people, I've read a lot, I did so much research into it, and I probably worried myself more about it by doing a lot of research after the fact as well. I did even more after I booked it and went, oh no, there's all these people, this guy's got his GTR, he got it back with 300 Ks more on it than he put it on. And oh geez, but I had no troubles, got the car.
It was fine,
no damage.
It was really easy.
Yeah. Drove it in the rain, bought it in the rain, picked it up in the rain, brought it home in the rain.
Yep. It's a boat.
Yeah.
It's definitely a boat.
Yeah.
It loves water. So, how was that first drive?
Oh, amazing. Just the turbo flutter, everything about it.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Big smile on my face every time I drive it. So I guess that's how you know you bought the right car.
Let's just talk a little bit about the car and the mods and what's going on there.
Bring up the mod list. We'll start. It's a 1996 Nissan Skyline Series 2 GDST Coupe R33.
Yep.
Well, let's start suspension and exterior mods.
Yep.
So we've got hard race caster arms, Cusco camber arms, hard race rear camber arms, Shockworks coilovers. We've got a two-way Nismo diff in there. Strut braces front and rear. It's a K-Mac Aero BL style front lip, which is
Down
the
there.
part that sits over the front bumper.
Yep.
It's got a Vanquish roof spoiler, ducktail boot spoiler, Ganador aero mirrors. It's got sedan fog lights down the front here as well.
Now, a lot of people like these mirrors, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite popular. So.
And they're power mirrors as well, you know.
Yeah. Now, you got the stock ones as well, though.
Yeah, I have
And
the stock ones sitting at home.
You're not sure whether you want to keep these or go back to stock.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Okay. All right.
Got
Sorry,
the-
keep going.
Nismo clear side indicators. That's pretty much it for the exterior.
Interior, anything special in there?
Oh, we got the GK Tech handbrake and button.
Yep.
Vertex leather handbrake and shifter surround. JVC head unit, pretty standard head unit is.
Yeah.
It's just got the factory flare around it as well. Got a Greddy boost controller in there. Blitz boost gauge. Yeah, we've got a half cage with the harness bar.
Yep.
Which I'm still debating on whether I want to keep it or not. I don't know.
May bring that out and put the back seat back in.
Yeah, I have the back seats there as well to go in if I choose to do that.
Yep.
Then we can talk about the engine now, because that's pretty much it.
All right, because it's not standard, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Under the bonnet either, is it? It's had a little bit of work done.
There's not a lot done. It's just a few little minor upgrades to give it a little bit more sauce. I would say. Gave it a little tickle up.
All right.
From stock. Well, there's a Haltech in there, a Platinum Pro. It's an old one.
Yep.
Then got an R34 high flow turbo. A genuine Nismo fuel pump. 555cc injectors. An aluminum intake and pod. Blitz return flow cooler. An alloy radiator. 3-inch exhaust all the way through, and a JJR downpipe. Turbo Smart compact blow-off valve, which is blocked to get that turbo flutter.
Yep.
And a Cusco brake master stopper.
Oh, okay. So there's a bit of stuff going on under there. Now, it also, with some supposed power numbers, we haven't run it yet, but...
Yeah, it says running 275 kilowatts at 18 psi.
Okay.
There's plenty of power there for me.
Yep.
For what I wanted.
Now...
Makes all the right noises.
Now you bought it without the wheels
Yeah.
and stuff that he had, but that'll be your next upgrade, right? Yeah. So
That's my first purchase.
So we'll have to wait and see what you put on there.
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be a video soon. In a month or something, I don't know. Probably. By the time they get out of quarantine.
Yeah, so there's a story there too, right? Because that's what's happened. So you've got your wheels on order, but the containers have been held up in port.
Yeah. Yeah, they're being quarantined at the moment.
Because of, we've got some coronavirus.
COVID-19. Yep.
Yep, so everything's a little bit slower on the imports at the moment.
Yeah.
But you wait for those and hopefully not too much longer.
Yeah.
We'll see what they
so
are.
hopefully about the start of next month I should be putting them on there.
Yeah. And then you think we'll see some videos other than wheels, R33 stuff?
Definitely.
Yeah, on the channel?
Yeah, well, I want to do a few things. I have some plans. I have actually the whole thing sort of planned out in my head. I haven't written it down.
Yep.
But I know sort of where I want to go with it.
Yeah, okay.
I definitely want to jump it on flex fuel and get some E85 going through it. That'll probably be the first upgrade that I'll do after the wheels and that for a while, and then I'll sort of leave it at that.
You've got to wait for finances as as well, right? So, but then what's on the want list at this point, or the wish list?
I'd love to fully build it. That'd be very cool. Because once I sort of go past where it is now and put it on E85, you're sort of just waiting until you blow it up.
Yep.
Pretty much. Or like a bigger turbo or something, and then I think when I start to do those upgrades and put on like a 6-boost manifold, the GDX 3582, and like a forward-facing plenum or whatever to pretty it all up a bit in there as well, and probably look at forging the motor and that way then you can sort of take advantage of that bigger turbo and that sort of stuff rather than sleeping on it.
I'd probably recommend that we've talked about it, there's some stuff to do with the oiling as well.
Yeah.
So
I need to do a rear drain down into the sump.
Probably some restrictors, I think that is the way to go as well, some restrictors into the head.
Yeah, when we build it we can do all those sorts of things and pull it apart.
Yeah.
So you might as well do it all while you got it apart, so it's a lot easier to do then. And
you got to work out whether, if you get to that point, whether you do that with this motor, pull it out and do it, or you just build another motor.
Yeah, well that's the other thing, is whether just build another motor to drop in and then...
And there's nothing wrong with this motor, so you can just pull this one out and sell it, or keep it for a spare, build another, whatever. So I guess it just depends which way you want to go.
Yeah, of course.
Alright. What else have we got? Anything else about the car? You always wanted an Evo.
Yeah, they're very expensive though.
Yeah.
Like looking at like $27,000-$28,000 and it's just not realistic.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So this was a bit easier to get into without blowing everything. Yeah. Blowing the entire bank.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's still a very cool car.
Yeah. There's a lot that can be done to this. It's just time and money now, right?
Yeah. So. And it's rear-wheel drive, so I can learn a little bit more about how to drive that sort of stuff before picking up the habits of driving an all-wheel drive car. Because I've been warned by a lot of people about if you jump into an all-wheel drive and then you go to a rear-wheel drive car, you can have a lot of bad habits that you get saved a fair bit in an all-wheel drive. So.
Yeah, and you've been driving front-wheel drive for
7 years nearly.
7 years, yeah. So now it's your rear-wheel drive car. So look, it'll be interesting to see where you take it. Yeah. I'm sure plenty of people will want to see what mods happen, and we'll bring those to you. Something different, a little bit different content on the channel as well, and hopefully you enjoy that. Yeah.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hater plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably $sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop shit, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot shit. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting bitches with the oh well. Need 100 milli on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best nigga. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? dive on it.
Drop some comments. What do you think what should be on that mod list? And then maybe what are those first mods that he should do, keeping in mind budget.
Yeah.
Of course, unless anyone's got parts there they want to send us or help us out with.
If anyone wants to sponsor the build,
Go for it.
I'm not opposed.
Go for it. Well, let's see what we can do. It's good to see some. Oh, it's coming in hot and loud. Woo!
G'day, Overtaking.
Hey, here we are.
Back in the shed.
Back in the shed.
Yep.
Hey, out of lockdown. We're here. We are here. Back to
Very
normal.
Long 3 days.
Well,
Don't know how we did it.
just crazy. We've been
We're sitting in lockdown.
I've been making videos here at home for weeks. Waiting. I know, but we've been doing the videos here, right?
We have.
And I work from home. Then we don't go anywhere because we're doing videos at home. So I don't think I've been out for 3 weeks anyway. So it's been a 3-week lockdown for me. There you go. Homebody Dave.
Yep.
How is everyone out there? Good to see you. And you're all bloody looking good out there.
They certainly are.
Comfy and warm. So we'll get the show underway. You got to say hello to everyone.
G'day, James Bayless, Chris Young, Brad, Mr. Sparkplug, Beck as well. Mrs. Sparkplug. Jason Tompkins, Sister Bluebird, Adam Geary, Marf, Shane Sermon, Chris Young, Shane Kane, JRM Auto Garage and Super Dynamics, Rob.
Hey, mate.
G'day. Nan's in the chat. Brennan South, Carnage. Keep going up. Getting there. Bad Q Garage. Lots of chatter before the show. Good to see. Dingus. Blind Garage, Jason.
G'day, mate.
Mad Cow Mark. Huggy. And that's where me chat ends.
Right.
Reaper Lux, g'day.
Huggy says, sucks that Kendo's cancelled. Yeah.
Certainly does.
Had to make a call on that one.
Graham Ryan, g'day.
G'day, mate. They obviously had to make a call on that one and couldn't do the Sydney one, so they'll put all their efforts into September, which is their big Radial Riot event, always in September. So it's the big one of the year. There's Zig as well.
G'day, Zig.
G'day, mate. There's we just move on to that one. Unfortunately, there's actually not a lot of events on at the moment.
No.
Things are really quietened off. So I guess just a lot of uncertainty. It's hard to plan stuff.
Yep.
Blah, 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 all the rest of that.
Jamboree's still going ahead in August.
Yep, that one is, yes. But not as many usual just sort of weekend events, I think. A little bit lighter on.
Stephen Lever.
G'day, mate. G'day. So,
Paul Johns, the blind man from Newcastle. G'day.
G'day, Paul. G'day. He told me he'd come and give us a bit of curry in the chat tonight. It should be good. So, Kenda, it does suck. We were going to get down there to Sydney as well and do the live streaming from Sydney for that one.
Yeah.
So, we were really looking forward to it. But it is what it is. Nothing really happened there. So, it's unfortunate, but oh well.
Mark Biffin.
Move to the next event.
There you go,
G'day, Mark. G'day, mate. So I guess we're back to the normal.
Aka Khan, g'day.
G'day, Aka. We had a bit of a different lineup last week. We had heaps of guests. I can't even remember everyone that came on. Can you remember everyone?
Shane Sermon, Johnny Skidpig, James Bayless, Carnage. We had Brendan South. We had Yahtzee.
Yep.
And we had Lindsay on for the quiz.
Yep. Do you remember everyone? I didn't forget anyone?
Johnny Skidpig, did I say Johnny Skidpig?
Yeah.
I think that's everyone.
I hope you didn't leave people out there. It was a bit of a different format, the old lockdown show. So, I think it should be good. Huggy's, he's from Newcastle. So, there's a vote for you, Paul. So, Keep an eye out for Paul running for council down there, Huggy. So, well, where was I? I sidetracked myself. Got lost. We were talking about last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
G'day, Darren. Darren Davidson.
G'day,
From Rocky.
Rocky, mate. I got through the email that said I'm in at Rocky.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Application approved, and I think I've got the same number.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Going all right.
I didn't even ask for the same number.
Mm.
So there you go. Yeah, it's Lindsay. G'day, mate. Chris Young. Mentioned Chris before? Probably did. I missed that. G'day, mate. Yeah, give him Paul the shout outs there. Get you the votes, mate. Hopefully help you along in your campaign. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. You're just looking at me. You could just join in here too.
You're all over the place.
Yeah.
You were leading in somewhere. We're talking about last week having
Yeah,
guests
no, I think
on
I'd finished that. Rocky, we talked about Rocky. We're going to Rocky Nats. We accepted. You can just join in any time here, Tyler, if you like.
It's funny watching you ramble on, trying to work out where you are.
Thanks. He is no help. No help at all here. I'll just sit here and wait for him to talk now.
Adam Geary says, "Where's the kegerator?" Still inside, but he's got got a jug there.
Got the juggerator. The kegerator moved from the shed to inside because it's got Sally's got her kegs in there as well, the salsa, and she said she wasn't walking to the shed every time she wanted to drink, so it's in there. So I've got a jug. We're all set. But because they're going down pretty good. I had a visit from Mavo last night. He came over and tested the beer.
Oh, there you go. What do you think?
He thought that was pretty bloody good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't quite what he was expecting.
But Mavo got me a birthday present as well.
He did leave you a gift.
Yeah, but I wasn't here last week to pick it up.
Look at that.
Some goodness.
Bloody hell. He looked after you.
He did.
They're pretty sought after, I think.
Straight to the pool room.
Straight to the pool room. Straight to the pool room. You don't even know that movie. What are you doing?
I've seen the reference, though. I've seen the references on YouTube.
It doesn't count. But, I think they're, pretty sought after. They're not that easy to get now, are they? Or they are, but people want more and more money for them.
Yeah.
So, James says, why do I need a glass if I got the jug? Oh, I'm just being civilised. So, trying to look like I'm, what do you call it?
Professional. I don't know.
Professional drinker. I'm practicing.
G'day, Andrew Phillips.
G'day, mate. How are you? So I guess we're going to get back to the usual format tonight, which is news stories and chat and talk to everyone in the comments and what did people think of last week?
We'll organise some guests maybe next week or something.
I think we can do that now that we've got that set up like that. We can easily send out a link and get guests on. So
certainly can.
And we've previously had Scotty Harker and stuff from Kenda.
We've had them phone in.
Yeah, Matty Junga, Mick Apps, about events and stuff like that. So we've had those guys phone in, but now we can get them on, make them be on camera. So we're too easy for them letting them phone in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you're smirking over there. What's making you giggle?
No, I was just smirking about what you're saying.
Oh, I thought it was the comments.
No.
I thought there was something there. But, I think, is there much, any comments about what they thought of the different format last week?
Thought it was a great show. Adam Geary says was very cool.
Yep.
That's the two comments so far about that.
Oh, good.
Aka Khan says, did anyone see the GDSR stat write-off in Perth? Sold for $136,000.
No, I did not see that one. Otherwise, we could have dropped that in as a news story. No, I didn't see that at all.
Seems like a lot of money for a stat write-off.
Yes. Yeah. Expensive track car.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to get into the...
The slides.
Oh, yeah, we do those things. That's right. I forgot about that. I was ready. And I got the numbers on. Right.
Yep.
Change.
Live
I've
show,
skipped them for a few weeks
Live
because I
show.
kept forgetting them.
live show number 102, podcast episode 45.
There you go. Nearly a year's worth of podcasts there.
Mm-hmm. Almost.
So, and brought to you by the good brands of Schumacher. By the purchase of overtakinglane.com.au at all your good retailers and Overtaking Lane, the best. Of course, also the binder. We wash our cars with binder. We recommend you do too. Overtakinglane.com.au. Oh, funny. All right. That's
Sister Bluebirds, this last week was cool.
That was good. Good day.
James Bayless says it's great to see you can now add additional people anywhere in Oz.
Yep.
G'day, Paige. Blind Garage. Oh, I missed that guest. There you go. Did miss one guest.
Yeah, Jace was on there.
Yeah, didn't see him. Thoroughly.
Oh, that's funny, isn't it? Hey, jeez, Jace, don't take that from him. Hey? Oh, was that?
It's the right one. You do it, isn't it?
Oh, jeez. Mate, pick on him.
So thoroughly enjoyed being
disability.
thoroughly enjoyed being a part of last week's show.
Thanks, mate. It was good having you on.
Mr. Sparkplug says, well tested products, proudly verified by channel sponsor.
Thanks, mate.
And don't forget the merch.
Get yourself a race suit. Overtaking Lane.
Race shirt.
.com.au. It'll be your race suit. All right. What are you watching?
What are you watching?
What are you watching?
What
are you watching? What are you watching? Let's talk about this one.
Tell us. What are you watching? I'm watching Overtaking Live.
Yes, you're like part of the audience, or even part of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so real. It's like you're actually the show. Crazy, I know. What are you watching?
Tell us. What are you watching, Dave?
Oh, you're not watching it?
I am, as well. You put this one in there.
Yeah.
Junga Bunga Racing. Matty Jungaloy from Warwick Dragway. It's got his own channel going on over there at Junga Bunga Racing. Putting out some content on there. Talking about what they're doing, what builds they're doing, and, showing some of the racing that they're getting to.
Yep.
So they were planning on doing a bit of testing with Mads EH. But Kenda was cancelled, so they can't do that one. And the test and tune was rained out, I think.
Yeah.
He explains it well in his latest video, which you should all go and check out.
Yep, we've got Brits VL on there.
Jason Bales.
Bit happening. But yeah, get over and give him a bit of support. I think he got they had the run of EH at the week before. The video was the EH at EJ.
Yeah, I don't remember.
EJ.
Yep.
The EJ at Kenda. So that was a good one. I think they had 800-900 views.
That was his first run on radials.
Yeah, 800 or 900 views, but he's only got
and they were old radials too.
just over 100
100 subs.
So yeah, get over there and give him a sub. So yeah, you'll enjoy it.
And
What are
Roy,
you
g'day,
listening?
Roy.
What are you
Roy
listening to, Paul?
Roy Ferntorp.
G'day, Roy.
Aka Khan says, have you got a heater on in the shed or is it warm enough? We do have a heater on. It is not quite warm enough, even with the heater. Or at least you might be right. It's cold over this side.
Perfect. It's blowing on me.
Shane
positioned it perfectly.
Shane Sermon says, Remy Gardner killing it in Moto GP2. Reaper Lux has just got onto Junga Bunga. Good stuff.
Good on you. Yeah, give him some support. And obviously you're going to see a lot of stuff from Warwick Dragway. Like, he's grown up at Warwick Dragway.
Yeah.
So
He's grown up through drag racing as well.
Yep.
Through the sport.
Yeah, definitely. And He could tell you the time of every piece of equipment and machinery that can run
Yeah.
that lives at Warwick.
Yep.
Because they've raced everything, which is always funny. So yeah, you never know what we could get over there. I think yeah,
It's worth subscribing over there.
yeah, definitely it'll just continue to improve. And the more people that get on it, the more it'll encourage him to keep going with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Carnage says, enjoyed last week, guys, but sadly Carnage ain't running once again.
no broken. Oh, that's right. We got to. Did you mention Carnage as well? Because he was on the show. Yeah, you mentioned. Oh, okay. So you did mention everyone.
Daniel Ward, g'day.
G'day, mate. So yeah, so that's what we're watching a bit of Junga Bunga and enjoying it. So get on over there, give them a follow, and watch more or listen to it. Paul, Jace, Gary, if you're there. Gary's birthday yesterday.
Paul says, listen to you. You should move a little bit closer.
A bit closer to the microphone. Get right in on it. Gets really loud in my earphones at that level.
It does.
Yeah.
Someone says we're quiet tonight. Let me check the audio levels. We're still going fairly high.
Is it you, or am I speaking further away?
I don't know. You generally talk like this, and then you go away from the mic.
Well, I look over at the people over here.
G'day, guys. It's Dave from Overtaking Lane.
Well, there's all these people sitting here, and I can't just look at you. That gets pretty.
G'day, guys. It's Dave from Overtaking Lane. Quiet a bit sometimes.
Oh yeah, sitting here looking at you. Jeez, hey.
Yeah, hang on. I'll turn you right down. There you go. No, it's turning your headphones down so you can't hear as much.
Oh, I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything now. What's going on? Jeez.
Needed to make you do that so you talk louder.
Headphone warning for somebody, not me. I couldn't hear anything. Yeah, I think that's the end of that segment, Tyler. Did you realise that? What are you watching? Nothing now. It's all over. What are you watching? What are you watching?
Tell us.
End of
What are
that
you
segment. Oh, no, I've already told you. We've already been there. So there's nothing happening now, Tyler. It's like the screen's frozen. Nobody's talking. There's nothing's changing on the screen. Hey? You can switch it back. What are you watching? Wait, just switch the screen back. Everyone's wondering what's going on. All right. Tyler's playing funny buggers over here. For all those that just tuned out,
Dad's Gareth.
Got nothing to tell you because you're not here. They thought it was broken. They're like, what's going on? Where'd they go? Why are they not coming back? Tyler wouldn't press the button. He thought that that was funny, him being stubborn. And no, Dad, I'm not doing it. Is that how it worked?
What did Zig say? Zig said no BS Dave. I have a Shoei light and it's been in diesel, petrol, engine oil and been dropped many times and is held together by a zip tie and the lens got epoxy but works great still.
Yeah, they do. So this one has been in the oil as well.
Yep.
So
once again, channel sponsor tested and verified.
Yes, Brad dropped it in the oil for us. He wanted to make sure that we could give it a good testing. So he did well. It still worked, and still going strong. Anyway, news story. Let's move on.
James Baylor says we'd be impressed if it wasn't broken.
Yeah, true. All right. Are we doing a news story?
Suppose.
Back to that slide again, Tyler. What are you doing?
You blame me for the slide problem.
Yes.
You don't even change them.
What's going on here, mate? Do you know what this is?
A flying car.
That's exactly what it is. So, the race.
Yeah, it says my inspection light is nearly black, bright green. It's long gone.
they do get a bit dirty. If you drop them in a bucket of oil, it cleans them right up after you clean the oil off them.
Just Don't drop it in the transmission fluid that you put it right above.
So, yeah, that's right. So, flying cars. This is getting a bit of airtime at the moment. You can't find the button. You need the... Hey? Yeah, come on. But, yeah, they've actually flown one from country to country.
Oh,
Is that right? City to city or country to country?
35-minute air journey.
That's not too bad.
100 kilometres.
100 Ks. 35 minutes. That's cool. That's a bit.
The successful test flight of a flying car has put the spotlight on the transport in the future. Slovakia's Klein Vision has tested its flying car between two cities for the first time, making a 35-minute air journey from Nitra to Bratislava, about 100 kilometres that normally takes 1 hour by road. The air car prototype then folded its wings for a drive home by road.
Yeah, right. Where do they...
It's powered by a BMW-sourced petrol engine mated to a simple propeller. The machine is capable of flying at 190 kilometres per hour at an altitude of 8,220 feet. Professor Stefan Klein says his creation can halve travel time. This flight starts a new era of dual transportation vehicles, he says. It opens a new category of transportation and returns the freedom originally attributed to cars back to the individual. Dozens of companies are working on flying car alternatives. Some, such as the Klein Vision Air Car, are capable of driving on the road.
There you go. And there's quickly just got that shot in there. That's what they look like. What it looks like with the wings folded up on the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But increasingly strict crash safety and pollution laws make it pushing rivals towards small personal aircraft that can be operated without runways and possibly flown without a pilot's license. Australia's Alauda airspeeder has made headlines around the world with its vision for a flying alternative to Formula One. It's low altitude. Jeez, I can't read or speak tonight. No. It's low altitude.
It's because you didn't practice earlier. You forgot about talking earlier. You missed your chance to practice before you got to the story.
It's low speed altitude. There's not the word speed's not even in that sentence. Where did I write? All right, let's start again once more. It's low altitude airspeeders that look like a cross between vintage Grand Prix machines and Star Wars pod races. Successful test of a smaller unmanned prototype in South Australia last month suggests the series could take off in the near future.
I'm just interested how you said the word speed wasn't in that sentence, but when you did it again, it was in there.
Yeah, but it's in the middle of another word. That's the problem. It wasn't. It's low speed altitude.
Oh, I was very confused.
Automotive brands such as G'day, CRF 1000L as well.
G'day, mate.
Automotive brands such as Hyundai and Aston Martin have expressed interest in flying cars, and Mercedes has backed the Volocopter, a small aircraft that flies with the help of 18 electrically powered rotors.
18? Which one was that one? That was a different one.
Yep.
That's the Hyundai one, is it?
The Volocopter, Mercedes.
Oh, that's the Mercedes one.
Tech
Sounds
giants.
like a lot more that could break down.
Yep. Tech giants such as Uber have also invested in pilotless helicopter-like pods capable of shifting a small number of passengers from point to point.
James says you need a beer.
Not a big fan of beer.
No, me either.
Need a Canadian club or something.
Yeah, I have no idea where he was even up to, Dad.
Nah.
So, yeah.
Take over from Tyler Dave. Then again, we can't stay up all night.
Take me
Chandler.
Take me 20 minutes just to find what spot we're up to.
We finished the story.
That makes it easier. I just go to the end. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Let's move to the next one.
Dog mode.
Dog mode. Is your car got dog mode?
No, it doesn't.
Do you think you should have dog mode? Do you know what dog mode is?
Well, the Skyline definitely doesn't have dog mode because the dogs don't travel in the Skyline.
Oh, yeah, okay. Do you think you know what dog mode is?
I'm assuming that dog mode probably puts the air conditioner on.
No, it lowers the steering wheel to their height and changes the seatbelt position to attach to their collar.
It's like a harness or something.
Yes. So, and just goes into self-drive mode for the accelerator because they can't reach it. They just have to steer. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
No, okay,
Just
maybe
reading
you
the
were
comments.
more on the money.
Beck says, Tyler, what about a ginger beer? Ginger beer is pretty good.
Goes well.
James Bayless says, tell you what, Tyler, I'll have one for you.
You're a good man.
And Green is nice. Gary says, you're doing well, Tyler. You're certainly reading better than I can.
So there's 3 people in the chat that you are reading better than, yes. Well, actually, no, because they seem to keep up with the chat pretty well.
Yeah.
We struggle with that too sometimes, don't we?
Tesla dog mode.
Yep.
Is a top tip for anyone new to the technology. 2 years ago, Tesla introduced a genius update that enables owners to switch on the air conditioning while the car is unattended, so dogs don't get hot under the collar. But there is just one catch. Tesla dog mode is one of those ideas that makes you wonder why no one else thought of it earlier. 2019, Tesla came up with a mode that enabled the air conditioning to remain switched on while the car is locked to allow enough time for the driver to run a quick errand so the dog doesn't get stressed out in a hot car.
There's also a big message on the center display that advises anyone that goes past that the dog is not in danger because the air conditioning is on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The hope is that a concerned citizen or a first responder sees the notification on the Tesla dash explaining the car is in dog mode, and so no one smashes a side window to save a dog that didn't need saving.
Yeah.
Although dog mode was introduced to Tesla cars as a running change from 2019 onwards, many new owners are only just discovering the technology, and some are discovering one of its limitations the hard way. A report on social media has warned fellow Tesla owners to not use dog mode when there is a human in the car.
Right.
If the human plans on opening the door to get out and stretch their legs.
Why,
If the
'cause you're
door
locked in?
opens when the Tesla is in dog mode, an alarm sounds and it cannot be easily switched off. The advice from expert Tesla owners: if you're experimenting with dog mode in your new Tesla, be sure it's only used when there is a dog in the car, unless you want to annoy the neighbours with a loud alarm that could take minutes to mute if the driver isn't nearby.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Dang, g'day Dang, says, how much has Dave had tonight?
Nah, no.
3, I think.
Nah.
7. 19.
I don't think it's any of those numbers, but
40.
no.
The board said yes.
It's not that many. Well, I can't get to 40. But
You need a beer counter on the screen every time you drink when it goes up.
well, I just hope everyone drinks along with me, and you know, there should be something that everyone has to have a drink every time. I don't know, but they're not really. Depends how many they have before the show too, right?
So they got to have a shot every time Dave forgets to change the slide.
Yeah. I'll just forget it every time now on purpose.
And for some reason, all the comments are muddled up at the end of the night.
So true. You think that's a good idea, the dog mode?
I think so.
Yeah.
Chris Young said, so dogs can learn to drive.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I know that.
Dad's Garage says, new segment, guess how many Dave has had, win a stubby cooler.
That's it. Sally will take the spare keys and then lock the car, but it's probably all someone's got to do is get the door open and they just drive away because the keys are in it.
Yeah.
So it's probably not the best thing to do, but she's done that before. She'll take the spare key, leave the car running with the air conditioning on, and then lock it with the spare.
James Baylor says it should be pet mode. That's being biased to dogs. What about cats or other pets?
Oh, why would you take them in the car with you?
Huggy says 10 down, Dave.
You know.
Shane Sermon says Tesla recognizes if you're wearing a turtleneck sweater and automatically does 5 kilometres under the speed limit only when someone's behind you.
How did you find that out, Shane?
James Baylor says, I tried one night, Dave, but I didn't make it to the second hour.
Well, me either. I don't usually make it there either. Just still some sort of, it's like weekend at Bernie's.
Shane says, my young fellas have put me on Dry July after last week's episode.
Yeah, I did that last year. Thought I'd be right this year. Weekend at Bernie's. This is another movie you haven't seen, Tyler.
There you go.
Yeah, we're going to have a whole show just on movies you've not seen.
Yeah, probably.
Missed out on.
If we didn't have like copyright, we could watch the movies with everyone. We could just have a camera facing us while we watch the movie.
Probably be me go to sleep.
We can chat to chat while it's going on. It could be.
Oh, okay. We want to. You want another story?
We could do like an Overtaking Live Christmas special where we watch Die Hard.
Yeah, well, I've seen
Christmas
that probably
movie,
enough times that I don't need to see it again.
That's the best Christmas movie.
Yeah. I'll,
Huggy says, got 5 left. Hope I can make it.
Right. There you go.
GTR.
Hang on. We go back. Did you see that one? Dave was saying he heard of someone smashing a window of a Tesla when the dog was in it.
No.
Over in WA. That's happened.
I'm not surprised, though. I'm sure there's people who just see the dog and then they just, get fixated on it. Find the nearest rock.
Yeah. Yeah, we
They could just use a spark plug.
I did have to pop into the home brew shop last weekend, and it was a cold, rainy day, and the dog was in the car and left the windows down, and then just went in, got the stuff, come back out, and there was someone standing there looking, and I was like, seriously? The dog is fine. So, but yeah, people get upset. Yeah. Well, anyway, sorry.
Roy says, I got some Jim Beam just for this shit.
Perfect. We do have. You've done the slide already, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, the GTR.
Why are we talking about bloody Nissans again?
1999 Nissan Skyline GTR 34 sets a new auction record.
You've got 3 now, 4 if you count the one at home. Well, 5 is the Nissan truck, right?
Yeah.
Is it
I don't know.
a Nissan Atlas?
Maybe. The Japanese cult classic is sold for more than $400,000.
There you go.
Dad's Garage says, Dave, you're a bad dog daddy. G'day, Scotty S.
G'day, mate.
This sold for $315,000 US dollars, or Australian $415,000.
Car.
Some $1,600 US dollars more than the previous record, or Australian 2,000. So not that much more over the previous record. The new record setter was finished in Midnight Purple 2 and auctioned via US-based vehicle auction website Bring a Trailer.
Now this is Midnight Purple is the rarest of the colours in them.
I don't think so.
It's not the rarest, but it's very sought after.
Yeah, it's a very popular colour.
Okay. So it's because it's so popular. That's why it fetches a pretty good.
Midnight Purple 3
is
the rarest.
Oh, okay. Because
at least that's the first one that pops up when you search what is the rarest GTR colour.
So they just had to. There's not just one Midnight Purple colour. There's 3.
Yeah.
Just a bit confusing. So yeah, okay. So what did it go for? 415,000.
Sure, Marth in the encyclopedia will be able to tell us.
Yeah. Okay. But it's very. It fetches a good dollar.
Aaron Miller says Midnight Purple 3 is the king.
Yep. Can you tell the difference between Midnight Purple 1 and 3?
Probably. Great. Gary says my dog has to drive the car.
Well, it helps, yeah, because it's a seeing eye dog. Eh?
Yeah. So helping its value was its eligibility to be road registered in the United States of America, thanks to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration show or display rules that allow it to travel no more than 2,500 miles per year. Only 2 types of Nissan R34 Skyline GTR are able to be registered and used in the US under this ruling. Any version finished in Midnight Purple 2, of which there are 282 known examples, or any of the 285 known examples of the M-Spec Nerd edition.
Someone...
G'day, Salt.
The dog's upset with you.
Yep.
See? all these people talking about the dog. Now she's gotten upset. Salt's there. How are you? Oh, poor dog, the poor coughing dog. COVID dog.
G'day, Click.
Hey mate, click.
Blind Garage says every time you guys make a mistake, I take a slug of tequila. I'm about to fall off the bloody lounge.
Yeah. Well, this is a good show too. You should see us when we're really on.
Mad Kiwi, g'day.
G'day, mate. G'day.
The record-setting car was part of the former group claimed to be in original condition with just 64,000 kilometres on the odometer. Last October, a Japanese vehicle specialist listed a Nissan R34 Skyline GTR for sale with an asking price of $485,000 US, or Australian 675,000, and it appears it is still for sale.
Why do they have a top chat? Sorry, I was just reading Mad Kiwi's comment. He said he had it on top chat. Well, I don't know why they have a top chat. I guess if it was a little too fast, I guess.
Yeah.
But then they have slow mode anyway.
Yeah.
But what?
I don't know. I joined into some
start,
chats and they've got like top chat and it's still like going a million miles an hour.
Shouldn't it start with live chat?
You'd think
and
so.
then you can change it to top chat if you can't keep up? I don't know. That's what I reckon. Shop dog.
Aaron says R34 GDR is the GOAT Skyline, closely followed by 33.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, there's Skylines. What do you reckon? Is it good money?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd pay it.
We don't know about this one that's listed for that big dollars, the 600.
I just looked at that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of photos, not a lot of description.
Don't see what's so special about it.
Oh, the colour and the fact that it has 300 kilometres would be why.
Yep, because it's the midnight. It's midnight purple thread.
It's Millennium Jade.
Millennium Jade.
Which is another popular colour.
Ah, okay. There you go. Well,
Shane Salmon says Shop Dog has a Tesla turtleneck on.
Yeah. Needs a jumper. Got a haircut. I've got another story. Let's get away from that. From that R34. And have a look at this R34.
This one is set to fetch over $500,000 and break the auction records.
Again. Yeah. So they reckon that this one will go for more. So this is not Millennium Jade. This is not Midnight Purple. 1, 2, or 3. This is just white. Is it white 1 or 2?
This is a new 2002 Nissan Skyline GTR has come up for auction with a starting price of 50 million yen, or approximately 595,000 Australian dollars. Listed on Yahoo Japan Options, it's claimed to be an unregistered new car that has travelled just 10 kilometres since leaving the factory.
That's brand new.
What's fueling the aggressive starting price? Some $180,000 more. Beer. Thanks to the RF for the $10, legend.
Done.
It's claimed to be... I went back a paragraph. I'll go again. What's fueling the aggressive starting price? Some $180,000 more than the last most expensive R34 Skyline GTR sold at auction is that it's a rare V-Spec 2 NER model of which only 718 examples were made.
FMR Salt says Club Salt's pumping over at his place. And then someone said about shop cats. Well, he's got the shop cat over there.
Yeah.
Or 5. Sold our old cat man.
Yep.
The old cat lady. We got the old cat guy.
Yep.
Comes out throwing cats.
Like the one from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
This was produced as an end-of-life special edition. This particular Skyline GTR trim level features a motorsport-tuned version of the brand's 2.6 litre straight to 6 twin turbo RV26D TT engine, complete with a reinforced N1 engine block. Steeped in motorsport pedigree as well as Hollywood's, the Nissan GDR badge has become one of the most popular and collectible amongst contemporary car enthusiasts.
So that'd be perfect for, do some engine modifications on it, change it around.
Yep. Yeah, it's only got 10 Ks on it.
Needs
that
rebuild.
motor's not even broken in.
Time for rebuild. Yeah,
That's what Dad says. Dad says 10 kilometres, it's an RB, so we'll need a rebuild.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you?
Dingus says don't get a shop cat, they suck.
Yeah, that's what I was. Sure, I got that comment from. Yeah, I don't know. You reckon that's worth it?
Carnage is off, the little man's sick.
Oh, no good, mate. No good. Look, it's very neat, very clean. Obviously, it's a new car.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money. I guess if that's the value of it, right? Like, and then you would hope that you're buying it to go up.
Yeah.
It's an investor that would buy that type of car.
Yeah.
That's just straight investor car, yeah.
Or LMCT might buy it, Next giveaway car.
Yeah, maybe. Could be the next giveaway on FMR.
Yeah. Need to get on it, Salt.
Keep close. We've got to give away the Hayabusa first.
Yeah.
So if you haven't got a ticket in that, make sure you get over to FMR. financemyride.com.au.
Yep.
And,
Teamfmr.com.au, isn't it?
No, it's at financemyride.com.au. The
Oh,
tickets
there
for
you
the Hayabusa. Just the one website now. Just go straight over there and you'll find buy the
Nice and easy
tickets.
then.
$25 and you got yourself a ticket.
Shane Kane says, what a waste. GDRs need to be driven, not just looked at. Reaper
That's what you
Lux
would
says a car is only worth what someone will pay.
Yeah. They're thinking someone will pay $500,000 for it. That's the.
Well, it started at $595,000.
Well, I guess they're going to pay $600, aren't they? At least.
James Baylor says every car, no matter what it is, needs to be driven. Then a car is not artwork.
Yeah, I need to get mine out.
Yes, you do.
Go for more of a drive. You need to run.
I've been driving mine nearly every week.
Yeah.
Because I come over here.
Yeah. You come over here to do stuff on it. We haven't done stuff on it yet.
No, we haven't.
Well, other than get me to wash it.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, you said we weren't going to wax it, and then you waxed it anyway.
I don't think I was going to wash it either. I think you were going to wash it.
Yeah, I did the handwork. You did the stuff with the gurney.
Sarah F1000, yep, Bussa, he's going there now. $25 ticket, mate. Only 1,500 tickets. So, but we'll also we'll give away a swag of them over here on our end of month show as well. Hey,
Yep.
We'll give away some more tickets. Load.
Yeah, no, yeah. It
more.
says a 62-year-old Ford supporter won the W1 GDSR Ute, but he didn't take it. In the end. In their next post on their Facebook page, they said that he took the cash.
No, the H shaders no longer bleed.
It's good.
Yeah, you didn't even check it. I noticed you have not even been over and had a look to see.
There's nothing on the floor as I walk around that side, so. You didn't clean anything up when we moved it out for the Honda, so.
No, that's true. And we didn't, the Honda vid, I noticed you put in there the Honda having a bit of trouble to start.
Yeah.
We didn't show that it actually has some sort of fuel pump problem.
No, we didn't, because I never actually ended up filming that part.
That's got to be another video, isn't it, in itself?
Yep.
Fuel pump issues in the Honda. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I can't hear the fuel pump when you turn the key on. And then it won't start. It's crank no start. But then if I crack the fuel line under the bonnet,
fuel comes out and then it
not
starts.
always straight away. Sometimes you just wait, and then fuel starts to come out. Then you close it back off again, and it'll start, and then it'll stay running, and then you can turn it off and on for a period.
Yeah. And we turned it off on the drive and went, oh shit, turn it on.
Yes. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a fuel pump.
G'day, Mark Oliver.
G'day, mate. Yeah, I'm thinking fuel pump and see what anyone else reckons.
Yep, I believe it is going to auction again soon. I think they're doing like a Shelby or something next.
What's that?
Or Eleanor, sorry, on the LMCT.
Oh, I don't know.
I was talking about it.
Wasn't it a house?
There's a house at the moment, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so the guy took the cash. That's what
Yep.
we were, yeah. Did you
Yep, I did mention that.
Yeah, okay. What did he get? 700 grand and let the car go.
something
So
like
the
that.
car could be raffled again yet.
Yep.
That's probably what they'll do again. And that's what, Lindsay's saying. I reckon it'll go to auction again. Yeah, okay, catching up. I'm there.
All right, what's up next?
Is that it?
That is it.
Oh.
BMW.
Actually, I don't think it was BMW. How did I end up with that photo? Because I think I've written the wrong story.
This story is in here for me. The 2023 BMW M2 reveal timing has been confirmed. A baby Mercedes AMG 663 and Audi RS5 rival to stick with rear-wheel drive manual option and twin-turbo power.
Yeah, I didn't actually read the story. I was just interested in the AMG C63, what was happening with that.
Ah, okay.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's in this story.
Is this all about the BMW?
Yes.
The only thing I saw in that whole heading was baby Mercedes AMG C63, and I went, well, what's going on there? Because I don't mind the AMG C63. That's a nice car.
It is. Well,
okay. So tell us what is the story I've actually got here?
it's about the BMW M2. The German premium
like
brand
those.
confirmed a high-performance model for BMW M division will launch in 2022. So you won't have to wait much longer to see what the M2 has in store. The M2 will remain exclusively rear-wheel drive and optional manual transmission. That, of course, is music to the ears of enthusiasts, with it all made possible by the new generation M3 and M4, which will share the platform with the M2, just like the current 3 Series and 4 Series do. Questions were asked whether the M2 would turn to BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system for its second generation like M240i Coupe has, although BMW blog reports the latter will get a cheaper rear-wheel drive option in some markets either later this year or early next. And while the 2 Series Coupe will likely go without a manual option for the rest of its time, with an 8-speed torque converter automatic transmission now standard fit, the M2 is expected to offer the latter and 6-speed 3-pedal setup. Engine-wise, the M2 is set to borrow the M3 and M4's new 3-litre twin-turbo petrol inline 6-cylinder unit, codenamed S58, although how potent its version will be is still the subject of much debate. BMW blog said the M2 would get about 336 kilowatts of power and 550 newton meters of torque, although it later added it about 358 kilowatts or 365 kilowatts of punch could be in store instead. In the end, these figures may be for its regular and competition variants. Either way, for fans of the baby Mercedes AMG 663 and Audi RS5 rival, there's a lot to look forward to. So buckle in, because the countdown is officially on.
I just wanted to know about the AMG C63. I don't know how I missed that story completely, but just checking the comments. Mark Oliver, g'day. How you going? What else did I miss there? There was something else I missed there before. Oh, Dang said was getting death stares about the HJ's leaking transmission fluids. Well, we've shown how to fix them. Get that bloody Morosso gasket.
Blind Garage says, I'm glad I'm only listening and not watching. If you guys make any more mistakes, I'm going to need an ambulance for alcohol poisoning.
Oh, no, the picture's perfect. There's no mistakes whatsoever in the picture.
Shane Sermon just wouldn't say no to an M2.
Half. Well, I wouldn't say no to it, but it's not something I would want. It's not what I'm keen on. Do you like them?
Yeah, they're all right.
You don't mind them? Yeah, it's just me. Fussy.
Ryan's dad has one.
Oh.
Of the M2 competition.
It goes all right?
Yeah.
Been for running it?
I haven't been for running it, no, but I've heard it goes all right.
Heard it goes all right?
Yeah.
He's been for running it?
Yes.
Yeah. Makes sense. I'm going to have to go and... I don't know what a baby AMG C63 is. See, and that sort of... I'm like, what? I hope it doesn't mean that there's a smaller engine in it. That would ruin it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Have that decent big V8 in there. Did you know?
There you go. I've looked it up, so I'll show you after the show.
Okay. Do you know the logo for BMW?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Actually, I'll bring up. Can we get a picture of the BMW logo?
Stephen Lever says, Dave, there's no head on your beer.
Well, not now.
Shane Sermon says the AMG A45.
So, BMW logo. I'm getting there. I just haven't quite got it ready yet.
Did you hear me? Shane Sermon says the baby
Is
C63 is the AMG A45.
is the A45.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what they're referring to. They could just say that.
Dad's Garage says Mercedes are ending the V8 in the next few years. It's a shame.
Okay. There. No, that's the wrong slide. Ignore that totally. Must have clicked some buttons there somehow. There. Try again.
Yep.
So, if you look at the BMW logo, did you know that the B is above the blue, M is above the middle, and W is above the white?
There you go.
Hey? Blue, middle, white. Did you like that?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what it stands for, though.
Yeah, it is. Blue, middle, and white. There you go. So, everyone will think that now when they look at it. What do you reckon?
Shane Sermon says, I just made that up. Don't listen to me.
well, think about the blue, middle, white. You like that one. Well, we'll do a quick walk to go get some more. Or you keep everyone entertained here, Tyler.
You want to give me the next story then?
No, we'll do that together, aren't we? You're going to wait for me for the story? You just keep everyone? Oh. No, I thought I'd include this story because this is a Great Wall.
It is.
We talked about a Great Wall last week.
Did we?
Yeah, the Ute.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
The Great Wall taking on the...
Yep.
Was it?
Yep.
Well, we wanted to take on the Ranger?
Raptor.
Yeah. So, here you go. Now they want to have a crack at the...
Land Cruiser.
The 300
series and the Nissan Patrol.
Yeah.
All right, go and
what
get
do you
your
reckon?
beer.
Let's see what the comments are on this.
So China's Great Wall Motors wants to take on Toyota Land Cruiser's 300 series and Nissan Patrol with the Tank 700. What a name. Great Wall Motors is studying the potential for its hardcore SUV sub-brand Tank for the Australian market, and it will be headlined by the full-sized rock-hopping 700 model. A time frame for the Tank 700 is currently unclear, but with the Tank 300 expected to be given the go-ahead for an early 2022 introduction soon, the flagship SUV could arrive towards the end of next year or early in 2023. The Tank 700 was unveiled earlier this year at the Shanghai Motor Show, and with its larger dimensions will set its sight on the Toyota Land Cruiser 300 series and Nissan Patrol. The Tank 700 was revealed with a 3-litre turbocharged V6 engine outputting 260 newton meters, and I think that's meant to be 260 kilowatts and 500 newton meters of torque to all four wheels via a 9-speed automatic transmission. However, they are also working on bringing an electrified version of the same engine that will take outputs to 386 kilowatts and 750 newton meters. James Baylor says it looks better than the yellow Tonka truck from last week. Scotty S says Great Wall of crap. ENIS says need more beers to look at that heap. Shane Sermon says should last forever, I reckon. Reaper Lux says nope. Chris Young says I want a full-size Tonka. Dad's Garage says I like the name Tank 700. Stops there though. The Tank will have more up its sleeve to lure potential buyers, with the 700 set to undergo rigorous testing and development of a range of off-road accessories designed to appeal to off-road adventurers. Cars Guide understands that these parts will include things like lift kits, all-terrain tyres and wheels, winches, snorkels, and more that should give the Tank 700 as much aftermarket appeal as the Land Cruiser and Patrol.
There you go. See his head on the beer.
These parts could also come from the relationship GWM has forged with aftermarket modifiers from around the world, with the likes of Shelby building the Ute-based Baja Snake and Brabus tuning a Way VV7 GT luxury SUV in the past. Designed with a technology focus, one such accessory under development is an integrated drone that can fly ahead and scout terrain to feed back into the Tank 700's cabin. Though whether this makes it to production is unclear. With a drone that can fly ahead and tell you what's on the road up ahead when you're off-roading.
It comes with one.
They're talking that's under development for it.
Yeah, right.
Michael Truscott says needs more cowbell.
What do you think of this thing?
I think it's pretty cool. Everyone hates it though.
Yeah,
in the chat.
Everyone hated the Great Wall Ute last week too, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Stephen,
Pricing's got to be way better, right?
Stephen Lever says that's better.
Pricing's got to be way better.
Mm.
Did tell us what the pricing was?
Did I?
I don't know.
See it? I don't think there was pricing on it.
There was on the Ute last week. I thought there might have been on this one.
No, there was not. Rat Fink, g'day. Let's see. Let's get his opinion. What do you think about this one, Rat?
Did he see our truck last week? The Great Wall take on the Raptor.
I don't remember.
Was he here? I don't remember. I definitely don't remember.
Blind Garage says the drone is so you can film your ultimate demise.
That's possible. I don't know. I'm not against them bringing out a cheaper alternative.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's always a helpful thing.
Yep. What's this? What are we talking about here?
It's not a huge story. This is just the Formula One.
Australian Formula One Grand Prix and MotoGP are expected to be cancelled. Update confirmed.
It was cancelled. Yeah, as
Yes.
say, it was expected to be in the story. I put the story in as it.
And now as an update as of 3:30 p.m. they have been cancelled.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. So yeah, no, like Melbourne's been lockdown free, right?
Yeah.
James, I think there's some sort of conspiracy going on because, like, Melbourne went through all those lockdowns and then they need, obviously they need to get some money back into the economy in Melbourne. What a better way to shut down all the other states as we go into school holidays. Hey? The only place you could go is Melbourne.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, you couldn't go there if you're from any of the other states.
Yeah.
So Melbourne weren't really in on the plan. Everyone was trying to help Melbourne out, and then Melbourne went, no, we don't want any of this. Can't come in. They just can't get this stuff right.
Rat Fink says not too sure about that.
Look, the colours are terrible. That's the only thing. The colour of the truck last week, that was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That the pastel colours, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then that blue is like a pastel-y looking blue in it.
Yeah.
That, I don't know, some sort of...
Smitty Smidton. G'day.
Hey, Smith.
All right. What's up next?
Nothing. That's it. We're out of stories.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey? I've lost the mouse. It's over on that screen. Come back. What's going on?
Couldn't you just
here?
click on that screen to change the slide, wouldn't it? There you go. Learn something new, don't you?
Maybe. Now everyone's got to look at the mouse on the screen. Well, you want me to do this story? Well, you need a beer. Hey? I've lost my comments. I'll try and bring those back. We won't worry too much about the story yet. Let's have a look. What is happening? The flying car get a shark with lasers. Definitely need it. So, I can't keep up with reading comments and actually talking at the same time. That's just too hard, isn't it? Hey? I'm not real capable of that. Only 3 more lockdowns till Christmas, James. Yeah. So true. So true. All right, I've got to change my screen story here. So, Hoon Laws. That's what this one's about. Pictures of cop cars. It's about the South Australian Hoon Laws. They've now been tightened in SA. Alleged dangerous drivers will now be hit with fines up to $1,395 to get the return of their car. So it came into force from July 1. And if your cars are not paid, if that fee's not paid, your car will be sold or crushed. So South Australians' new Horn Laws will see alleged dangerous drivers' cars crushed or sold if they fail to pay a fee of $1,395 within 38 days. Under these new rules, the owners of impounded cars must pay $1,195 for their vehicle to be returned within 28 days of being seized, but then it jumps to $1,395 if it's not received within 38 days, after which is when they can have it crushed or sold. This means a driver could have their car destroyed before even facing a conviction. So until now, cars could be released to their owners without the payment of the fee, but the changes have also eliminated access to payment plans, meaning owners must provide the money in upfront one sum and not throw it through their spurs. So in July 1, the statement from the South Australian Road Safety Minister, Vincent Tarzia, said the payment plan option had been abused previously, and they'd seen Hoons go on payment plans for years on end and fast-tracking the return of their vehicle after the impound period ends without paying the price. They said it's not acceptable, and it comes to an end from today on July 1. And vehicles, if used irresponsibly, are weapons in the wrong hands, and reckless road users need to be held into account. The car impound legislation can be applied to 23 offences in total, not all of which involve hoon driving. These include drink driving, drug driving, driving an unregistered or uninsured vehicle, driving without a licence, speeding, and leaving the scene of an accident. Under South Australian law, vehicles can be seized if a driver has been charged, arrested, or reported for any of the 23 offences, and it means the owner who fails to pay the impound fee within 38 days could have their car crushed before even facing that conviction. So, talking to ABC News, Law Society of South Australia President Rebecca Sanford expressed concern about the legislation's consequences. Of course, the offences should be subject to appropriate penalties, but this new regime applies disproportionately severe punishments to a range of different driving behaviours. The flow-on effect for a motorist who loses their car because it can't summon $1,135 within 4 weeks can be disastrous. Someone on low income. Let's have a quick look back over in the comments. I can see I'm missing heaps. Roy says Hoon Laws are stupid. Everyone should be allowed to do skids. Just drink, Dave, don't worry. I just kick back and drink. Thanks, Rat. Always looking after me. Episode 1 of Blind Carnage Tour. Yeah, sorry, Jace. We did talk about that, and I did leave that out earlier, but Jace is right. Episode 1 of Blind Carnage Tour was released over on his channel this week, so go and check that out and have a look at him cruising all the way over to Perth and the journey to get there. And he skateboards better than me, that's for sure. So he did all right. Someone hates people. Reaper Lux. Lockdown works for you because you hate people. They've removed the presumption of innocence. Yeah, Shane, they have, because if the car's gone before your conviction can be actually hit the courts, that is a bit of an issue, right? We'll see where it ends up. Smitty says his mate says that he's been social distancing for years. Dang's off. Hates people. Loves overtakers. Good on you. You have a good weekend too, mate. Take care. Good storytelling, Dad. Tyler's going somewhere else to watch a show. Thanks. That's just helpful. He's just decided to go and kick back on the couch for a while. Please come back. My reading's probably pretty bad. Aaron Miller says, after becoming a father, thoughts on Hoon changed quite a bit. Time and a place. And there definitely is. You know, we don't, we definitely don't condone the wrong thing on Overtaking Lane. And you'll know that we don't show anything that happens in that sense ever. You know, if anyone does skids leaving the car shows or whatever, yeah, we could probably get more views if we showed all the burnouts and stuff, but we don't want to glorify that current affair type behaviour. And, we just... He must be, ads. He must be. So there's definitely a time and a place. Don't hate people, just antisocial, Reaper. So, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. So the tougher hooning laws were introduced in South Australia in 2010, which gave them the power to impound the cars for 28 days instead of the previous 7. But now, as we're talking about, they can hold it and don't let you have a payment plan to get it back out. So, all right. I'd go to the next story, but I can't control the slides, so we're just stuck on that one now. There's nothing else to tell about it. But, benefit of live TV when the video controller goes, just leaves, heads off on his own. Oh, g'day. Welcome back.
G'day. That looks pretty cool.
Well, beer was good.
That's good. Double championship round for Bunarabi Dragway this August. Andra and the Central Queensland Drag Racing Association are pleased to announce that Bunarabi Dragway will host 2 Summit Racing Equipment Sportsman Series rounds in one weekend across August 21 and 22. The late August doubleheader will see Summit Racing Equipment Sportsman Series competitors do battle on the 8th mile for 2 Andra Christmas trees and 200 points per bracket in the one weekend. The announcement follows significant investment by the CQDRA.
You woke up the shop dog, didn't you? See, you walked past over there, you woke up, shop dog. She was asleep, lying amongst the cords of the camera. And now she wants up. She's like, "You guys, what are you guys doing up there talking? Hey? What are you guys doing up there?" Sorry, back to the story. Where are we up to?
The announcement follows significant investment by the CQDRA in recent times to make a wide array of safety improvements to the popular track's facilities, including the upgrading of its concrete safety barriers. The doubleheader will deliver an exciting and high-stakes weekend of racing expected to attract Andra competitors from all across the country.
Good to see some good events up there at Bunarabi.
Andra thanks Mike Gawley and the management committee of the CQDRA for their support and commitment. The work that they have conducted in recent times to complete comprehensive safety upgrades has been great to see, and we are very much looking forward to hosting national racing participants at this vastly improved Queensland facility in August. Bunarabi Dragway has a reputation for its family fun atmosphere, and the hard-working club members who manage and operate Bunarabi Dragway have made huge strides in improving the facility of late by investing every dollar earned in 2020, and they plan to continue doing so across 2021 and in the years to come.
Well, it's going to be big up there. So.
Certainly will.
But it is August.
22.
When's Jambo?
That is also in August.
It's close to a clash there. What up, G? What up, G, in the chat? G'day. What up, G? He'll be definitely at Jambo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep.
So
that is correct.
Dates are close.
What dates did I just say for that one?
20 and 21.
No, 21 and 22. You know the dates are very close.
Yep.
You know the Jamboree dates, August 21 and 22.
Yeah, there you go. So, Same weekend. Those rounds 3 and 4 will follow the opening 2 rounds of the series, which will be held back-to-back weekends in July at Hidden Valley Drag Strip, the Top End Nationals on the 16th and 17th, and then Alice Springs.
What up, G? Says, hell yeah, hopefully run a 6.
Heck yeah. Yeah, well, we'll probably be at that one. Not that we'd planned to go all the way to Benarabi, but we'll probably be at Jambo.
Mm-hmm.
So we hope to be there. Checking out, watching G do a 6.
Blind Garage says, I swear you guys are making mistakes on purpose. Now this will be my last comment. Too pissed to press the buttons. Cheers for the shout out, boys.
It helps if he's in the room.
Sister Bluebird says, cute dog, what's her name? That's Ellie.
Ellie.
The shop dog.
She just likes to sit in the driveway.
Yeah.
Usually. Doesn't like to sit in the shed, likes to sit in the driveway.
Yeah. You've got the little dog. I've got the 2 big dogs.
Yep.
Yep.
So.
And your little dog would eat both my big dogs.
She tries to. Even though your dog is massive Irish wolfhound, she wants to kill it. All right. Was that the end of that story?
That is.
Gee, we're running out of stories tonight.
Marv says, if it wasn't for the CQ DRA, there wouldn't have been street drags at Rocky Nuts.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Limited spots in that. Now, someone was talking about Goodwood before.
Yep. Goodwood Festival of Speed.
I think Sister Bluebird or someone was talking about Goodwood earlier. So, 2021, it's happening.
Yep, my horses, James. That is correct.
Yes.
Yes, 2021 Goodwood Festival of Speed.
Was cancelled last year.
What to expect?
This year they're saying it's going to be bigger and better than ever. Definitely bigger and better than last year. Some cars that are going to make their debut. That's what this story is about at Goodwood.
Do you have pictures of them, or am we're just rattling off what they are?
I've pressed the button a few times now and it hasn't changed, but there it is.
The Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA and GTA M.
Yep. What is this thing?
Giulia. I'm going to call it the Giulia. I'm probably wrong. Ever made will be making its way.
Giulia.
Will be making its way to Goodwood in spectacular fashion with more power, downforce, and plenty of carbon fibre.
Wasn't Julia the married name of Drew Barrymore in Wedding Singer?
I don't know.
A movie. Julia Gulia, if she married.
I think I've only seen like one part of that movie.
Oh.
I think I've
Is there another movie you've not seen?
Yes.
So there's 2 movies tonight we've come up with that you haven't seen.
All right, what's next?
Oh, okay. You're done with Julia Gulia.
Mm-hmm. The Alpina B8 Grand Coupe. If you're after a slightly classier version of the BMW 8 Series, this is it. With a twin-turbo V8 producing 457 kilowatts of power and 800 newton-meters of torque, this car will be a weapon on the Goodwood Hill climb. The B8 will sound good too with a custom stainless exhaust to wake the crowd up.
Actually, it's not too bad performance-wise, considering it looks like a family sedan.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got? Oh, we went too far.
Dad's Garage says, has Tyler ever watched a movie?
He's never seen movies in his life. All right. Have we got something a bit sportier?
The Aston Martin Valkyrie. Aston Martin will be bringing the firepower. This Goodwood mainly in the form of the Valkyrie with a Cosworth-developed V12 engine that revs out to 11,000 RPM. This may just be the best sounding car up the hill at the Festival of Speed. I'll definitely be watching videos of this one.
Yeah, I see that. He hit 11 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. BMW
2 Series. BMW has retained its rear-wheel drive underpinnings for the latest 2 Series coupe due in Australia by the end of 2021, the one that we just mentioned before. It'll produce 275 kilowatts of power and 500 newton meters of torque. Expect plenty of gorgeous 6-cylinder noises as it takes on the Goodwood Hill climb. The Ferrari SF90 Spider.
Ferrari's plug-in hybrid V8 supercar will be making an appearance at Goodwood this year with 735 kilowatts of power and 800 newton meters of torque. This is a serious piece of machinery.
Yep.
With nothing
Definitely.
but the sky as your roof, this Ferrari will be the ultimate wind in your hair experience.
It's a nice looking car, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
How about the Genesis G70 shooting brake?
Yeah, I don't know. That was from a Ferrari Spider to
Car
wagon.
expert says arguably one of the best looking wagons to be released in recent times.
I don't know about that.
The Genesis G70 shooting brake.
Maybe it's one of the best. I haven't looked at all the other ones that have been released, but I don't know if I like the look of it.
It'll be an interesting
Back end.
alternative to the likes of the Audi A4 Avant or Mercedes-Benz C-Class wagon when it touches down in Australia in the third quarter of 2021.
It looks like it's not sure if it wants to be a wagon or a coupe.
That was a bit.
That's my thoughts. Yeah. There you go.
The Hyundai Ioniq and Kia EV6. It's the Kia, I believe. While it may seem that Goodwood is a petrol fest, there will be plenty of electric goodness too. Both Hyundai and Kia will unveil their ground-up electric cars at the festival's Electric Avenue display. The Ioniq 5 and EV6 certainly won't be making the same noise as the other cars in this list, but their design and technology should impress the masses.
All right.
The
there's
Lamborghini Aventador LP784 Ultima.
one.
The Ultima might just be the very last time we see a naturally aspirated V12 in a Lamborghini, and could be one of the last times we see one, period. It'll take the best parts of the SVJ and S Aventadors and will produce 574 kilowatts of power. Expect this thing to make all the right noises as it takes on Goodwood. Just enjoy it while it lasts. It won't be the same from here on.
And then this one's not that exciting.
The Land Rover Defender V8. Here's one vehicle that can handle most hill climbs. The Defender P525 V8 packs a supercharged 5-litre V8 engine with 386 kilowatts of power and 625 newton meters of torque. In short wheelbase 90 guys, it has a 0 to 100 kilometre an hour time of 5.2 seconds.
Yeah.
And it is coming to Australia.
What about this one?
The Lotus Emira.
You a fan?
Looks actually pretty good. One of the finest styled cars of the year, as well as the last new Lotus to use an internal combustion engine, will be heading to Goodwood to flaunt its good looks. It's due here in July 2022. 2 engine options will be available in the Emira. Mercedes-AMG sourced 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder or a supercharged 3.5-litre Toyota V6 mated with a manual gearbox. It will be great to hear what these engines sound like at full throttle at the Festival of Speed. How about the Maserati MC20? The MC20 sold out in Australia within weeks of its unveiling, so expectations are high for the Maserati supercar.
Okay.
Powered by a twin turbocharged 3-litre V6, the beast produces 463 kilowatts of power and 730 newton meters of torque. It's the first in-house developed engine in 20 years for the brand.
0 to 100 in 2.9
Mm.
in that. That's
So expect a quick hill climb run. How about the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT? Porsche's gone and slapped a big GT badge on the back of a Cayenne, but for good reason. The Turbo GT is the most hardcore Cayenne ever made by the company and produces a hearty 471 kilowatts and 850 newton meters of torque, and does 0 to 100 in 3.3 seconds. So it's almost as fast as the Maserati.
yeah, not bad. Not bad for an SUV, right?
It's an impressive feat for the big SUV. And then the Toyota GR86. There's a new generation of Toyota 86 coming. Gone is the 2-litre Boxer Flat 4, replaced by a larger 2.4-litre unit. Fresher styling and proper tyres means the GR86 will be a popular attraction at Goodwood this year.
There you go. The BRZ.
Yep.
Was it the BRZ or?
That's the GR86.
Oh. Okay, it's close. What do we got in the comments, mate?
Rat thinks says boo in the last one.
He's booing the 86.
I'm assuming so. Shane Sermon says, Tyler, can you read a chapter from Edith Blyton's The Magic Wishing Chair while I fall to sleep?
We haven't seen the Hoff tonight, but we're good at putting him to sleep. So, of ASMR goodness. Hey, that's what it's all about, isn't it? ASMR.
Yeah.
Work?
Not really. Chris Young says, let's just add a stupid list of numbers after our car so a commoner can't remember its name.
They do that a lot. You do well at the reading, but you just get lost in the comments, though. Eh?
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to read the comments when you're on your own and try and keep talking at the same time.
Yeah.
I find. Yeah. Tropical storm hit Ratfink.
Oh, there you go. Hoff
Over in
is here
Florida.
tonight. You called him into the chat. Says, I am editing. Didn't finish work till 7.
Oh, well, it is Friday tomorrow, so we're keen to see another Nugget Garage episode. We need to see one where Dave goes up and prints out some wall prints and lines of walls for him, all those grey walls.
Yeah.
Puts a cool print across there. What if we did we could do the Corolla bamboo, like massive print on one of the walls up there. Whole wall bamboo. Eh?
You could.
That'd be interesting. And then, yeah, maybe. We'll have to go and do something. But, yeah. There you go. You're all over these comments? You got them all? Is that it? There was no others?
They're
find any.
chatting in amongst each other.
Yeah, you're supposed to read them all out now because, help out all our blind watchers, listeners.
Hoff says, do it, Dave. I got a few envelopes of stickers turn up this week.
Did I send you some? I don't remember.
No, because he put on the channel stickers for the wall.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
stickers in there.
Oh, yeah.
He put it on the video.
Yep, that's right. I need to do him up some Nugget Garage ones as well. Send me a logo.
All right, what's up next?
I don't know.
P-platers.
Some fat chick in a car. I mean, some.
Going to get us banned off of YouTube.
I'm mildly obese. Is
Disappointed in you. You disappointed me.
I'm a fat guy and I'm still drinking a beer.
You disappointed me.
Surely I can get away with it.
We're talking about mobile phone detection cameras
It's
in Queensland. They're rolling them out permanently.
This is
fleet
serious.
fleet of
It's
cameras
no
used-
longer.
It's no longer a temporary thing. A fleet of cameras used to monitor mobile phone and seatbelt use in Queensland will be used permanently. They'll be rolled out on Queensland roads from Monday, 26th of July, 2021. And this follows a trial that ran from July to December 2020 with 15,000 people detected illegally using a mobile phone and more than 2,200 detected without a seatbelt. From July 26 to October 31 this year, there'll be a grace period where offenders will receive warning notices instead of fines. From 1st of November 2021, fines will be issued. The current penalty in Queensland for using a mobile phone behind the wheel is $1,033 and 4 demerit points, while the fine for not wearing a seatbelt is $413 and 3 demerit points. You can't hold your mobile phone even if you're stopped in traffic. The rules are even stricter for those on L or P1 plates who can't use Bluetooth or loudspeaker. Transport and Main Roads Minister Mark Bailey said there'll be a mix of fixed and mobile cameras and the locations won't be published. Some of the cameras will be mobile and we won't be telling people where they are either. He said drivers should expect to be caught anywhere, anytime, whether they're driving in the city or on a regional highway. The cameras will also detect if front seat passengers aren't wearing their seatbelts. The Queensland government says driver distraction contributes to almost 20% of serious injuries and 12% of all fatalities on Queensland roads, and that using a mobile phone while driving has the same impact as having a blood alcohol reading between 0.07 and 0.10. The cameras are part of a $1.69 billion road safety plan designed to address a rising road toll. The Queensland government is also rolling out stricter penalties for drink driving offenders, which it says are the most substantial reforms since random breath testing was introduced. From September 2021, drink drivers will need to complete an early intervention course before they can get their licence back. Repeat offenders are subject to more intensive education programs, while the alcohol ignition interlock program will be expanded to what are called mid-range drink drivers.
Yeah. What's the fine for it in Queensland for the mobile?
$1,033.
It is over $1,000. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Ah, there you go. And they got a lot, eh?
Mm-hmm.
A hell of a lot.
They did.
Over 500,000. Nearly 750,000.
Yep.
Eh? 1 in 42. Well, you do see it, right? Yeah, I don't think there's a time where you go driving that you don't see someone beside you on their phone.
Marf, I don't think the cameras can get you singing a song. I think it's only if your phone's in your hand. If you're holding your phone, I don't think it's going to get you if your mouse moving. For those who are not allowed to use Bluetooth for the L and P platers.
Oh, yeah. It's about, you're not allowed to take a phone call on Bluetooth.
As an L or P1 plater.
Yeah, you could have your music playing through
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
you can't take a phone call now.
Yeah. So she just comes and barks at you. Pick me up. I want up again. Let's see what's happening up there. Cough into the microphone. That'll wake everyone up. We must be nearly time for a quiz.
Yes, right after the Marv off wheel.
Oh, now that they're
There
both
it is.
here.
Yep.
5 a.m. start tomorrow.
The normal music is
And you,
back.
and you haven't even gone to. We haven't even put you to sleep yet, Hoff. So it's a late night for you too, buddy. Will he spin up a winner?
Half.
He will.
Once again, Hoff takes another W.
It means
Getting
it must
further and further away from Marv.
I don't think anyone's kept count anymore.
Except for maybe Marv.
Has he? Have you, Muff? Because I have no idea where it would. I don't even know how many times we've done it. Hey? So it is that time that we have to find some
G'day, Scotty.
quiz contestants.
G'day.
How
We
you
are.
going?
Yeah, not bad, thanks.
It's good to hear.
Must be time for another beer too then.
Yeah, I'm just going to the fridge.
Now, you managed to make it on the show after about 7 re-rolls of the giveaway because it kept picking Johnny and
Yeah.
Yahtzee, who both couldn't make it tonight.
Well, I couldn't make it tonight, but, you know,
You made
someone
an
had to
exception.
step up.
Couldn't see Tyler keep going through that pain. And we've got who's our carryover?
Yeah.
Is he here?
Where is Lindsay?
Wasn't prepared. Thought he still had another half hour. Eh?
You might have.
We breezed through the stories tonight, though, didn't we? Tyler said you've filled that jug up too many times. We have to hurry him up. That's what he's trying to do, you know. Thinking, got to put Dad to bed soon.
So what are you drinking tonight, Dave?
That's
Which home brew?
That's it's a Great Northern clone actually. So it was a Morgan's lager with some Galaxy hops, and I don't know what else we put in it. I can't remember now. It was a few weeks back. Stuff.
Things.
It's not a real potent one. It's only probably about a 4x gold, like about 3.5%.
Yep.
So it's nothing too crazy. The next one that we did on the weekend, we cranked up, put a heap of malt in that, and a heap of sugar, a heap of dextrose, and we put some Cascade hops in that one, and we used a Mangrove Jacks kit. And we'll see. That one I think worked out. It should
6.5%.
7.5 actually. It should end at 7.5 if our
Nice.
calculations are correct.
You've got my attention now.
Yeah, I thought 3.5 was a bit boring.
Oh, he turned up.
G'day, mate.
How are we, fellas?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, I was halfway through making a run when you flicked the quiz, so yeah, I'm here.
The ginger beers turned out really good on the brew, so perfect with the rum in it. But I can't keep drinking the ginger beers with rum because the whole idea of the home brew was to stop buying all the other alcohol, and it doesn't work if you home brew plus buy alcohol. Now
Well,
it just doubles what I was spending before.
You just brew the rum then.
That's the next step.
You need a still. Yep.
Well,
That's what I'm on right now. There's a big still sitting about 10 foot to me right.
no, they're surely not. Isn't that illegal?
It's for rubbing alcohol though.
Oh yeah, of course. But I think they're a bit pricey, aren't they? The stills are like $600 odd.
You need to make your own.
You can do it on a budget.
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
I looked a few up and went, oh, geez, that's expensive to get into. But and then I'll just brew me beers.
You only got to buy it once though.
That's true. That's true. I did buy a bloody expensive 4-tap kegerator fridge.
I know which one would rather.
So, but the
Looks like a
seltzers,
choice setup.
seltzers do all right too. Sal doesn't mind that. The bloody lemon lime seltzer just comes out bloody crystal clear like soda water. Yeah, worked out real well.
Nice.
It's about 4.5%. So we cranked up the sugar in that one for the next lot too. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Best
that's
way to
what
do
you
it is to have a
need.
play around and see what
That's
happens.
what you need to be drunker at the end of a live show, Dave.
Well, that was Sal's drink, so it was only fair that I, at least helped her out with a 7% drink as well. And we haven't put another ginger beer down, but I reckon we'll see. The next ginger beer will really crank that one up, so we can get it at about 9%. So, because I used to drink those, what were those?
Fat Pixie.
Fat Pixies.
Yeah.
9% cans of the Fat Pixies, and you only need a few of them and you get pretty happy. So,
Nice and tipsy.
yes. So not that I condone, over excessive alcohol. What do they call that?
Excessive
Well, there's that many
alcohol
versions of
consumption, yeah.
excessive. Like, which one do you want to choose?
Just stay within your means.
That's it.
Links to Alcoholics Anonymous down below for anyone that raises any concerns for. Isn't that what you got to do these days?
Probably.
And the homebrew helpline.
For those who can't get their brew right.
You ring for tips.
It turned out really good. Like, it was a very good tasting beer for like the first ever time we've done homebrew beer. That was like really, really nice taste. So,
Darren in the chat says, Dave, we'll have to get you lads on my homemade rum when you're at the Gracemere Caravan Park again.
oh hell yeah,
Oh.
hell yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
you do know I set up and built a microbrewery for a local cafe up here, don't you, Dave?
I think
And
did you
learned
mention this to me
to
before?
brew full grain brewery.
Oh yeah, full grain's just too much work. I think for me.
It isn't when you're doing like 400 litre batches.
Oh no, but if you're just doing a little,
Good fun.
yeah. If you're just doing your little bloody homebrew setup at home,
See you reap
Nah, you're better off with extracts.
it's just easier, I reckon. And you can still play around with them, throw some hops in, and which is what we're doing. Yeah, using malt with it, or yeah. So,
That's the best thing about it. Have a bit of a play around and find the happy medium.
Using malt and then an extract is the way to go.
yeah,
It gives you a much better thing than just using sugar or even dextrose. If you use malt over dextrose, you can get really good results.
yeah. I used a kilo
Put
of
more
malt,
malt in.
a kilo of malt in the last one, and half a kilo of dextrose.
Do you use powdered malt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So I did. So that's the first time I've used the malt. This one didn't have the malt, so it was just dextrose. But Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the malt gives a lot more body.
All
Yeah.
right.
Tyler's probably had
Yeah.
enough beer talk.
He's had enough. Yeah, he's playing the theme. Get on with it.
Look, I don't have to keep score this week, so it's all right.
I've got, I don't, was I pissed again last week? I don't really remember.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I do remember him calling out an answer, though.
Apparently, yeah, I don't remember that happening. But did anyone else see that happen?
It didn't. No, it didn't happen.
I didn't hear it.
I don't remember that. But apparently, I called out the answer, and then he brought it up, the fact that I called out the answer. I don't remember that either.
I'll have to go back and find it.
I don't watch them back because
Delete that video, Dave.
I don't watch them back, mate. Anyway, because I might think I need to calm down a little bit, especially after episode 99, and you guys wouldn't want that.
That's the attraction.
Yes, I know you love to have a laugh, so I don't want to. I don't want to watch it back and get too serious. Think, I better calm down next week. Nah, I'll just forget about what I did and move on.
All right. Scott, your buzzer, please.
Scott.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well done. Question number 1.
One apiece.
Yep. So we'll start off from 0 since it's one apiece. Question number 1. Who said, when everything seems to be going against you, remember that an aeroplane takes off against the wind, not with it? Was it A, Henry Ford, B, Carl Benz, or C, Ferdinand Porsche? Scott?
Yeah.
C.
Incorrect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was going to go with B.
Also incorrect. It was Henry Ford.
So that was none apiece.
That didn't sound like Henry.
No.
No, Tyler did the accent wrong. That's why.
Throw us off the game.
Question number 2. Who said a racing car is an animal with 1,000 adjustments? Was it A, Emerson Fittipaldi, B, Al Unser, or C, Mario Andretti?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Andretti?
That is correct. It was indeed Andretti. Question number 3.
1-0.
Averaged out, how many new cars were registered in the UK every day in 2017? Was it A, 6,960.6, B, 405.2, or C, 1,066.1?
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah.
A.
That is correct. It indeed was 6,960.6
Per day.
per day.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Question number 4.
2-0.
For how much did BMW sell Rover in 2000? Was it A, £10, B, £10 million, or C, £1 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
B.
That is incorrect. Scott?
I'll go with £10.
That is correct. They did indeed sell it for £10.
I knew it was worthless.
Tyler asked me that question before the show, and I said a half-eaten
that
meat
for an
pie and a
octopus
pack
tail?
of Winnie Blues, but apparently that wasn't one of the answers.
And a half-chewed Mars bar.
That's how much they're selling Holden off for at the moment.
That's true.
Question number 5. How many tons of asphalt went into building the M25 motorway around London? Was it A, 1.2 million, B, 3.5 million, or C, more than 1 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
B.
That is correct. It indeed was 3.5
Good
million.
guess.
3-1.
Question number 6. In 1976, the BBC banned transmission of most rounds of the F1 season for which bizarre reason? Was it A, the Surtees team was sponsored by a condom brand Durex? Was it B, the start of the races clashed with the songs of praise every Sunday? Or C, BBC policy meant only quiet sports could be televised on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out of the blue here and go for A.
That is correct. That is indeed what it
I
was.
reckon you were right. Yep.
4-1.
Question number 7. Name at least 2 of the channels that Dave mentioned were going to be involved in the wrong wheel drive challenge.
Scott. All right, there was Nugget Garage and Skid Factory.
That is correct.
And the Marf and the Marf Garage. But he didn't mention that.
There was no double points for that, eh?
No.
4-2.
Yeah, there
4-2.
were. Of course there were.
That was a question. No?
Question number 8. What's the video that Tyler still needs to edit?
Scott.
Yeah.
Scott?
The WRC Integra in the dirt.
Oh, what sort of answer is that?
He's giving it to him. He's giving it
That
to
is
him.
correct. That is what the video entails.
No pressure, Liz. He's giving him.
Oh, come on.
We got to bring it down to the wire.
Maybe Honda World Series, but yes.
Yes, WRC Integra in the dirt. That is correct. It could be titled that. Who knows?
Okay, 4-3.
Sponsored by Lynx or not.
4-3.
Question number 9. Max
This
speeding.
video is in no way sponsored by Lynx or represents Lynx in any way.
Question number 9. Max speeding rods sent us out what part?
Scott.
Yeah.
Scott?
The coilovers
That is correct.
and replacement ones.
4-all. This is not rigged at all, is it, Lindsay? Jeez.
Question number 10. The final question. This is what it all comes down
Down to the wire.
Why wasn't the nut Dave was trying to take off coming off? Yeah, no, yeah.
It was a static nut. It was welded.
That is correct.
Fuck,
God,
I'd
you're
laugh
ahead
at
of
that,
me.
eh? Been there, done that.
That's right. I didn't put half of what was in there. There was the impact driver was on it for. We were at it for a good 10 minutes trying to get that one nut off.
I was just about to say, how many ugga duggers did that poor thing cost? Did you have to re-weld it?
Yeah, just about.
Well, you've taken the
You got
W.
that
Yeah, no, yeah.
5-4.
He's taken the win. He's back for another week.
You can make it again, mate. No pressure on that one, hey?
Oh, down to the wire, like you said.
See, that's why he won. It was pressure.
Yeah, I like it.
It's building up the hype. How was that, hey? How was that? There you go. Marv says cheating, but not cheating. In this, or is he talking about the wrong wheel drive challenge? He's cheating, but not cheating. The HJ interior is the other video, Mel.
Yeah.
He's like, where is the final video of the HJ interior? We've never shot it.
We still have to finish filming part of it.
Lost in the archives.
I think it's all there, actually.
Yeah,
But Tyler
we've just
needs
gotta
to put
film
it together and
talking
see whether
parts.
we need to add anything in. Just waiting on that. So we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
No pressure, Tyler, but just a couple of videos there. Keep filming new ones.
Yep.
Just another mention on the old Honda,
Yeah.
Tyler.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, he does know lefties loosey and righties tidy, eh?
Yeah. Did you see that bit? I had to. I'm like,
Absolutely.
hang
Build
on.
the fucking thing up.
No, you're going the wrong way, mate.
That was the bonus question straight after the welded one in case we needed it.
Was it? That
Yeah.
was,
I said once we realised the nut was welded on, why wasn't the bolt coming out?
oh, yes. But we got it
I
done.
love it. Been
So-
there, done that.
It was interesting because we'd never done anything like that before. And we got in there, and it did take us probably 45 minutes to do the first rear coilover.
Yeah.
And then every other one was like 10 minutes
Yeah.
after that. Fronts
The
as
best
well.
way to learn, eh? Just jump in the deep end.
Yep.
Yeah, and then once we like worked out what we're doing, it was like,
think
oh,
when we
that's
did-
really easy.
I think when we did the fronts, it
Yeah.
actually took us longer to set the camera gear up and put the jacks underneath and raise the car up than it did to do both coilovers.
Yeah, the fronts was. I thought the front was going to be harder, but there's nothing to those. 4 bolts.
Yeah, you did say the rears were meant to be harder.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, that was all pretty easy, other than the first one we did. That we were like, what are we doing? So we worked it out. Got our way through it. So leaking coilover. Yeah, there was a bit of a leak in that one. That was a bit of a shock when we were like opened the box and went, Oh, that sort of ruined the whole video, didn't it? And then they did send it straight out. Like, they sent it straight out, but we then were busy and then couldn't film the rest of it to finish it off.
Yeah.
So it's...
Did you just pull it up and re-level it once you're taking it for a drive, or
No.
no?
No.
They took it for another drive.
We're just like, it seems pretty good. It's all about right. I don't know. Seems good.
Yep.
All looks okay.
It'll settle.
Yeah.
G'day, Junga Bunga Racing.
Probably needs a wheel alignment now, though.
Matty.
So we were talking about you earlier. Hey? Gave you a shout out on the what are we watching segment right at the start of the show. So hopefully a few people have gone over there and clicked subscribe. You might make it 200.
Hopefully.
Keep him enthused and bring in more gear. That might get him to actually finish off Brit's VL finally too as well. Hey? She's waiting. I know. So
Mal
actually
says-
the Toronto. I'm keen to see the Toronto.
Mal says it's leveled to industry standard.
Yes, that's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good enough. It's just a Honda. Aye. It's just a Honda.
Good from far, but far from good.
So yeah, that's right. Well, we've probably got to do that bloody fuel pump issue now.
Yeah.
Thought that. What do you reckon, guys? You reckon fuel pump's me problem?
Yeah, it's probably a good place to start.
Yeah, I can't hear anything when I turn the
G'day,
key.
Carlos.
It's just g'day,
Yeah, that's not a
Carlos.
good sign.
Yeah, it's just unusual that when I crack the line under the bonnet, that it eventually just starts coming out again. Fuel's there, and then
Well,
it's all good.
yeah, I was just going to
Siphon
say, throw the
itself.
pump in, and then next stop I'd probably go regulator.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we'll have to have a play
Yeah,
around on that
sure.
one.
If you've got fuel, like the regulator only stop it going back to the tank. You'll still have fuel flowing.
Yep.
Yeah, but if it's stuck open, it'll be bypassing a heap of pressure.
And
Yeah,
flowing
you still shouldn't bypass that much.
backwards.
No, but like I said, I'd be
Yeah.
starting with pump. Yeah.
Yeah, pump,
Yep.
100%.
Which is way harder to do in a coupe than it is in
Oh,
a four door.
Matty says, bit late, just locked me keys in my ute.
Oh no. Oh no.
And Carlos says, the yellow car in the wall looks like a Chevrolet Opala in Brazil.
It is, mate.
That is what it is.
Yep, 100% it is. So
Hawkeye.
yeah, you know it. That's a very cool muscle car in Brazil.
Darren Davidson just subscribed. Welcome, Darren.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. So, and that's been our logo for a couple of years, which is now changed to the HJ. We got some cool stuff coming too. So, some cool artwork on the go with the skyline and the ute as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're close to a name for the boat, Dave, so we'll be getting that on the way shortly too.
yeah, that'll be cool. We'll get that
Say
sorted.
your name and see what you draw up. Yeah.
Yep, we'll have a bit of fun with that. So, I'm actually really enjoyed doing the printing stuff. Darren says fuel pump. Yep.
That banner looks absolutely deadly, eh? It's hanging up behind you, isn't it?
Which one? The banners?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did two. So there you go. Lights.
So you
obviously
bought yourself a
shine
sewing machine too.
on. No, cheat. You can get a thing called hemming tape. It's
Righto, yep.
much easier than sewing it, like super strong. It's just a super strong sort of double-sided tape, and then the eyelet puncher. Those banners that we did there, that was some scrap banner material that the guy I got the printer off gave me. So that wasn't. I bought a whole big brand new roll now to do some, but that was just a bit of scrap stuff. So, and it just come out perfect. It stuff comes out. It looks so good. We got some. Check out the page if anyone's interested, because there's some cool stuff coming that I can't show yet. but there's something
Is
behind
that just
Tyler.
on Facebook, Dave? Or?
Yeah, it's on Facebook or Instagram. So I share it on both. So same posts are on both. Right Lane Media on Facebook and Right Lane Print and Media on Instagram.
Yeah. I think it's also Right Lane Print Media on Facebook.
Oh,
If
there
you look
you
it
go.
up.
Yeah.
It's rightlanemedia.com.au is the
I think I
website.
might have to get the old Instagram.
Yeah. I do more on there now because I share them on there, and Instagram I can do a post on that and it puts it on Facebook automatically. So,
Yeah, righto.
Yeah, so that's why I've been doing it through that. But there's what do you reckon of what's sitting behind you?
Looks really good.
I can't show that, but we'll because it's that's a surprise. So I want to show it, but I can't.
That's easy.
Because you print it out and you're just like, I just want to, that's so good. I've got videos of it, pictures of it. I'm like, that is so cool. I can't show anything yet. Secret Squirrel, that one.
Keep us hanging.
Yeah, so you get over there and check it out. So it'll be cool. I think once that goes out, people are going to they'll be onto those. So, yeah, we'll see. That's good.
Yeah,
Everyone's
sounds
thinking,
good,
what the
anyway.
hell? What did you think of the video from Bogan Blokes in Discord? Who's seen the video?
I have not.
I haven't watched it. I got to admit, you guys watched the video from
When
Bogan?
was it put up? No. I haven't seen a Bogan Boys post.
Did we miss it? I haven't been in Discord
James said
for
looks
a little
good.
bit. James has seen it. I haven't been in Discord I saw a heap of notifications today. I haven't seen any of those. So
Dad's Garage says Right Lane Media rocks.
did yours your order turn up, Mal? Hopefully you got that.
Junga Bunga says, when's the nitrous kit going on the Ute Day?
Yeah, we're waiting for Warwick to open up, mate. That's what we need. End of the year, I guess. Hey, I don't
What
know.
sort of shot are we going to go?
150, 175. I reckon. What do you think? I don't want to blow it up.
200.
That's probably just 200 might be pushing it on that stock bottom end. I don't know.
Junga says, I'm a
Junga.
bogan and I'm posting.
Definitely. Mate, I'll be out there. Actually, my next visit to Warwick will have a mullet off with Matty Junga. I'm working on it. What do you reckon?
Mm-hmm.
No?
You're getting there.
I have been working on the mullet.
That's a tall order to fill, though. That's a mighty fine mullet he's got happening.
You know, he's got to get it all going on.
Junga says 250, 275.
Go 275. That's full on.
Well, you blow it up, you got more incentive to rebuild it, don't you?
Yeah. The decision was whether I throw boost on it or just nitrous is a cheaper way to go, I think, I guess. Because that's,
Yeah, well, you want to throw some decent boost at it. You're looking at a rebuild straight up anyway. So
And then the other thing is the HJ. It needs more go fast now. It needs probably a turbo 400 and get rid of that box that's in it, which is now not a leaky gearbox, but it's still, doesn't shift anything that exciting. It's an electronically shifted gearbox, so you whack it down the gear, it still decides it wants to change. It just changes anyway. You can just hold it in first and it changes all the way through. But yeah, we'll probably change that gearbox. But then, there's a few $1,000s. So it's going to be $5,500 at least to get a decent built box and converter for it. Plus tail shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else will be okay. Don't need shift or anything. All that'll adapt. So, we're probably
Lindsay dropped
six
out
and a
of
half
Discord
grand.
as well.
Sorry?
Lindsay's dropped out of Discord and so did Scott.
Oh, they're gone. They disappeared. Probably six and a half. We'd be looking at changing the gearbox in the HJ.
Scotty S says 300. I guarantee that is safe, Dave. You're not allowed in New South Wales, so I'm safe.
Nah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Rat Fink says put a huge roots blower on it.
Well, on the HJ, I would do it on the HJ, just because it'd look very cool.
See you, Stephen.
See you, mate. Oh, yeah. Not because it's good power, because it's not. The Roots blower's not the best power. But,
James Baylor says maybe a decent dash.
In the HJ?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah. Oh, I don't mind my tablet setup. It works fine. So, need a better dash in the
JDM says L98 and 6L80.
Yeah. Yeah, get rid of the LS1 and move it up to an L98. We could always, we could do that. Yeah, we lost you out of Discord. Don't know what happened there. So, but, yeah, I don't know. We'll see where we end up with it all. Money.
Yeah.
See what happens. We're still up in the air, waiting to see what happens with the council on the shed here, because we may move the OTL HQ.
Yeah.
Eh? Missed a few good properties. I saw one the other day that had a 15 car garage.
Wow.
Yeah. Bit of a hike out of town, but it was pretty good. Pretty good. So, anyways, we must be just about the end of the show, mate.
Basically, we got what's on.
Not much.
If you go fast, says Overtaking Lane key rings would be cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Any idea?
Marv says Power Tune Digital Dash install in the HJ. Now, that would work great if they supported the LS1 stock computer, but they do not.
No. Otherwise, I would have one.
Unfortunately.
I would snap up a Power Tune Dash. They're like, what are they? $750 or something?
$600 for a
600
non-GPS mode. They had a sale recently as well, but you would have missed out on now.
Yeah.
You didn't snap it up at the end of financial year sale, but yeah, like 600, 650 I think for non-GPS,
no,
700 for a GPS model.
Does not work with the LS1 computer.
We do have one install coming soon.
Wait and see.
And then maybe some more news in the future around those.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool to give one away?
Mm.
We'll see. We're hoping. We're working on that.
So yeah, key rings would be cool, says Heathy Go Fast.
Mm.
Something we got to look into.
We know someone over at Page's Creations.
Yeah, made for you personalised creations.
Yes. She could do some key rings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway. When's the Blind Man BMX Challenge happening, says Bogan Blokes. Yeah, well, actually, Jace is onto us about that.
Mm.
Yeah. Wants us to lock in a date.
Okay.
After seeing, like, you've been a bit worried about riding this BMX.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if Hoff's still awake or still editing, but I'll send him that video as well of Noah. Did you see the video of Noah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bit worried about riding this BMX, but I think Gary's actually got some glasses for us as well. I don't know if Gary's still here, but Gary's got some glasses for us. So, the thing is that, they have very small percentage of sight. So, but that's what these glasses do. So you're not completely blindfolded, but you're blind. You'll be legally blind riding the bike, but you might be able to make out shadows or something. But yeah, and then you watch the video of young Noah who races BMXs around the track, and he's just got the track memorized, and it's pretty amazing. And you just think, well, surely Tyler can do it then.
Yeah.
No? Paul's son can do it. My son can do it. Come on. I wasn't thinking I could do it. I just, made me think you could do it.
Fair enough. All right.
While I shout at you, no, wrong way.
Let's do this.
Get off the ground.
Let's do this.
What's on? Go.
The Team FMR Bussa Blast.
Oh,
All
that's
Bike
what's on.
Day at Willowbank, 6 a.m. till 3:30 p.m.
There you go.
Team FMR will be heading out to Willowbank, so check it out. Even the FMR Bussa will be hitting the track. Gold Coast Night Car Show at the Ford Truck Fundraiser for Alive. Music bar and stalls. 296 Nerang Broadbeach Road in Carrara. 3 p.m. till 8 p.m. on Saturday.
Yep.
Queensland Cruising, Gold Coast Meet and Cruise, meeting up at Fabulous Kebabs.
Fabbies.
6 p.m. till 8 p.m. Yank Tanks on Sunday, 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. at, what's it called? Pimpama Shopping Centre?
Yeah. Don't you live in Pimpama?
I do. Morning Mayhem, July edition, is on the Saturday after, on the 17th of July. So we're already on the next weekend.
Get into it. There's not much
Jump
on.
on and enter. There is not much on at all.
Yeah. So, I'm going to get out and see the bussa that's getting given away on from Finance My Ride. Then
Head out to the bike day.
At the bike day at Willowbank.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mad Max blower on the HJ, one that works off a button, pull-up button when I want to engage the blower bogan. I think that'd be the way to do it, wouldn't it?
Roy Ferntorp says key rings as bottle opener. Great idea.
Yeah, that's what Scotty said. Must be a bottle opener. It sort of does actually seem fairly. Yeah, it makes logic, doesn't it?
Yeah,
there's a lot of logic there.
Marv says overtaking lane laser pointer. I mean, very bright torch.
Yes. Got plenty of those.
But of course, the end of What's On means the end of the show.
That is it. Jump on over to the website.
Yep, overtakinglane.com.au.
Have a look.
Check it out.
Yeah, check out my print page.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right Lane Print and Media on Facebook, Instagram, or rightlanemedia.com.
That's it.
.au.
Tyler will have to put some links on the website for me. No, we actually haven't got the website up yet.
Not fully yet, though. But if you do have an inquiry, you can head to the website and send an email directly today.
That's it. It does. So, but check it out. Go and have a look, because I don't know when, but I've got to wait till these people get their stuff, and then I can show what came out of the printer just today.
Yeah.
So,
Exciting stuff.
There's some more stuff coming out. There's some more Secret Squirrel stuff getting printed tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So, and that's a whole, possibly a whole car that'll be Secret Squirrel that we'll show later on the channel.
Cool.
On Overtaking Lane. Do I tell you about that?
Maybe.
You don't remember. I'll tell you that after the show.
All right.
When these guys are listening in, they want to hear what's going on.
Work out. All right.
But I can't tell anyone because he told me, here's some photos don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
So I'll quickly put the photos up on the screen now. No, just kidding. After the end screen goes up, they'll be on there. Like, can you see them? Look at that. There they are there now. I'll put them on, Tyler. Tyler, they're on.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, no, I put them on.
I think there's a big thanks to our YouTube members going on the screen right now.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you to our members. You guys rock.
That is all she wrote. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Stay in the right lane.
We'll see you in the next one.